Okay, welcome to level 2 of year 1 of the rhythm packet. So now we're talking half notes. Again, up top tells us our new one. Level 2, half notes and half rest. These are 2 counts. Why? Because they're half a measure of 4/4. Okay? Basically, we take a whole note and we split it into 2 half notes. Now, we have stems, so it doesn't matter what direction they're in. When they come from the left side or when they come down, they come from the left side. When they come up, they come out of the right side. And this is just to save space. So if you have 5-line staff, the top, if they're above the middle line, they come down, so they're not sticking way up. And if they're below, they come up, so they're not sticking down. And on the middle line, you can choose whichever you like. Our half rest, so now we're going to split a whole rest. Hard to see on this iPad. That is a terrible rest. Sorry. So that's our whole rest, 4 beats. Now we can split this into 2 half rests. I call this the top hat. Okay, because it comes up from the line. Okay, so now we have 2 beat notes. So we're going to have 2 in a measure. And the way we count these, again, we're just in 4/4 or common time. The way we count these is the first one starts on beat 1, and then it lasts for beat 2. So this lasts for 2 beats, beat 1 and beat 2. And it's a note, so we don't put it in parentheses. This one is on 3 and 4 because we finished beat 1 and 2, and now we're starting 3, and it carries on into 4, and then we have a bar line. That's our 4 beats, and we start our counting over. The rest, same thing, 2 beats, 1, 2, in parentheses because it's rest, and then 3, 4. You'll never see it written like this. This would just be written as a whole rest, but for practice, it's like this. Then that's 4 beats, so we have a bar line again, and we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, in parentheses because the last ones are a rest, and this is the exact same measure right here. Okay, the way we say these. 2, ooh, because it's only 2 beats. 2, 2. And again, we have this T because that shows us where we would be tonguing or articulating. Okay? Then we can say rest, rest, or rest 2, rest 4. Let's do rest 2, rest 2, rest 4. And then 2, rest 4, 2, rest 4. Okay? Let's turn our metronome on. We're at 80 beats per minute. Let's say this. 1, 2, say it, go. 2, 2, rest, 2, rest, 4. 2, rest, 4, 2, rest, 4. Okay, again, we hit the double bar and we're done. All right, here it is with the clapping. Again, we're rubbing our hands together to show that we are holding the note. Ready, go. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you're going to play it on any note you want. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. I'm going to slow our metronome down to about 70. That's feeling a little bit fast, especially when we get into harder rhythms. Okay, 2B. Again, this is still practice. A and B, C, they'll get longer, but this is just practice. Here's 2B. Say it first. Ready, go. 2, rest, 4. 2, rest, 4. 2, 2, rest, 2, 2. Now we clap it and count it. Ready, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we're going to play it. 1, 2, any note you want. Ready, go. Good. Okay. Now we write in the counting. So this is the test. This is what you do. I'll do the first measure for you. We're in common time. It means we have 4 beats. This is our first note, so it always starts on 1, and it lasts for 2 beats, so let's add another beat in there. We don't have to put it in parentheses because it's a note. Now, we've done beats 1 and 2, so we're on to beat 3. So that means this is on 3, and it lasts 2 beats, so we add another beat right here. And we put it in parentheses because it is a rest. Okay? All right. You do the rest of this, and then perform it. It says on a concert C, so transpose that, whatever note you play for concert C. Okay. Composition. Again, these are always going to use the rhythms we learned in this level. So, compose your own rhythm in 4/4 time. Whenever I see that, I'm thinking, okay, cool, I got to write my time signature. 4/4. Even though I wrote it right here to not forget to write it. Okay, using only half notes and half rests. Okay, so we're only using a half note and a half rest. Now this is going to be, since these are half of a measure, there's only going to be 2 in each measure. So basically we're deciding, do we want a half rest or a half note right here, and do we want a half rest or a half note right here, and that's going to take up our whole measure. Okay, let's go with a half note. You can put the stems whichever way. Remember, when they come up, they come out of the right side. And let's put the counting in there. 1, 2. So we only have 2 beats. We need 2 more to get to 4. Let's do another half note. So that would be 3, 4. That's 4 beats, so we get to our bar line. Let's do another half note. Let's put the stem down this time. Remember, when it comes down, it comes out of the left side. Since this is the middle line, we can choose up or down. And then let's do a rest, a half rest. So 2 beats of rest, it comes up from the line. Make sure you fill it in. You should be doing your own of these, not copying mine, by the way. So this is 1, 2 beats, and this would be 3, 4. It's a rest, so I put it in parentheses. Okay, let's start with a rest this time. Again, it comes up because it's a half rest. 1, 2, that's 2 beats in parentheses, and then let's have a note. Let's make the stem come up. So this is beats 1 and 2. Now we're on 3, and since this is a 2-beat note, we add a second beat, so 3 and 4. That's 4 beats, bar line. And let's finish off with 2 half notes. Make sure these are open, okay? Don't fill them in, otherwise they're quarter notes, which you can see down here. Half notes. Open with a stem. 1, 2, and then this one is on 3 and 4. And then you can write your own and perform it. And that is level 2.